We're back.
Yeah.
Game 2, Lotac versus Team Admiral. Everything on the line for Team Admiral. If they lose this, their chances of playoffs are over. But if they win, then they're still alive. But it takes them 4 more wins to actually get to the playoffs. So it's a long road ahead.
Yeah, before we go into this day, they have 6 games today, and they have to win 5 out of 6.
Pretty much.
And very good start of the day. They lost the first one.
Yeah, statistically speaking, things are not looking good. But
I will say it is against Lotac, so it's understandable that they lost the first game. But at this point, it's just not acceptable to lose the next game.
Alright. You want to go into the draft now?
I do want to go into the
You're
draft.
a magician.
Let's
kind
go.
The cross combination of like a ref whistle with a magician with a Dota draft is just like.
Imagine Xyclopzz being the director of like a Harry Potter movie.
Yeah, I love Potter.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
What house would you be in? Oh, that's an obvious one.
In a Harry Potter, I would be Professor McGonagall.
That's not a house.
Gryffindor, technically, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, the house. Oh, the
You're
house. I'm
Hufflepuff for sure.
That's what I was gonna say.
Definitely Hufflepuff. I'm a Hufflepuff too. There's a test you can take. Yeah.
Is there where?
Pottermore. You got it. Pottermore is like the Harry Potter nerd site. It's actually like J.K. Rowling, like kind of, I don't know, doesn't maintain it, but it's like the official
She set the
site
groundwork for
Yeah.
it.
So.
Oh, you actually have to go. I was supposed to go, but then I didn't book tickets early enough, so
Have to watch the latest.
Pottermore's the website.
It's the website.
Oh,
Pottermore. Yeah, I think you're on it.
I was.
So yeah,
Okay.
you can sort. You basically make an account. You get sorted into a house. There's like articles and stuff on there, which is like adds to the whole lore and yeah, like all
Hold
that.
up.
That's
God,
kinda
you're gonna have
cool.
to
You
help
can
me
learn
find
about
this.
some of these side characters. So you join Pottermore.
Okay.
You'll have to make an account.
I'll have to make an account. Okay.
I've taken the test like 3 times. I'm pretty sure I'm a Ravenclaw, but it keeps putting me in Gryffindor, so I don't really
Okay.
trust it very much.
Yeah, I want to put Xyclopzz in a house. I want to see where he actually goes.
Yeah, we got time. We got a good 6 or 7 minutes.
And my Patronus was a crow, but I thought that was pretty good. I
Yeah?
do like a
A
crow
A good guy like
Patronus.
me must end up being the Hermione boyfriend.
No. Are you crazy?
Stay away. She's mine, Xyclopzz. I'll fight you.
Jesus.
Oh, by the way, think back. I watched all the Harry Potter movie from 1 to 8.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
one going.
but I never read. I only watch movies,
Okay.
and
It's probably for the
kinda
best.
proud of that.
Really?
Yeah. Well, it's 8 Harry Potter, man.
Yeah, 7 books.
Yeah. Watched it a lot.
Why is that something to be proud of? Oh, the fact that you watched all the movies. I think
Yeah.
you were proud of the fact that you hadn't read any of the books.
No, I watched all the movie.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, it was a whole saga. That's probably one of the longest series I've ever watched. I can't think of anything that went 8 movies. I've skipped like 3 of the Fast and Furious movies, so
With the same star.
yeah, with the same stars exactly.
Yep.
Mm.
That's what. Yeah, you actually see them kind of grow up.
Yeah.
A bit. That's kind of cool.
Especially since I was roughly the same age as all of them throughout the movies. So I was like, wow. Look at all
Imagine a
these.
kid to spend their half of their lives in the production house.
Yeah, that's why Daniel Radcliffe made great strides to make sure that he wouldn't be known as Harry Potter forever. He's trying to do all this random stuff to make sure. And Hermione's like
I
a
see.
UN ambassador now.
Okay, question. When we do this whole house sorting thing, is this permanent? Like you can do it one time, or can you do it a few times?
I mean, you can make new accounts.
Yeah, I think you have to make a new account to do it again.
It's associated with that
Ah,
account forever.
Man, I was gonna do. You know what? Let's just do Xyclopzz.
You get Slytherin, isn't it?
Okay.
What?
Did you been assigned to the house yet?
No,
No,
I
you
haven't.
have to take a
Okay.
quiz. You got to answer some deep emotional questions.
Oh.
All right.
Should I do mine or should we do Cyclops's? I feel
Whichever.
like I'm a Slytherin. Let's do Cyclops.
We'll do Cyclops first.
Okay,
We'll get through
Cyclops.
everyone.
Yeah, it
Okay,
is
Cyclops. Do you prefer moon or stars?
Moon.
You prefer the moon.
Okay.
Okay, which would you rather be? Would you rather have people envy you, which is sort of like jealous of you all the time? Would you prefer people imitate you? Would you rather have people trust you, praise you, like you?
Can we put it all up on the screen?
Or
There's too
fear.
many too many
Yeah.
options for Cyclops.
I'll go for like me.
So you want people to like
That's
you.
some recency bias.
The visuals are important
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
I think
yeah.
I think the
Like,
that's
visuals and the
true.
colors is part of the test
Okay.
as well.
What kind of
Uh,
instrument would you play, Xyclopzz? Would you play the violin?
You can see it up here now.
No, it says pleases your ear. Not what would you play? You're misinterpreting the question.
Trumpet.
Oh, okay. Which one would you rather hear? Okay, violin, trumpet, piano, or drums?
Violin, trumpet,
Which
piano,
one do
or
you?
drum.
Which one do you like listening
Piano.
to?
That
You like
pleases your ear the most?
Yeah.
Okay.
piano.
This is getting
Oh
harder,
my
man.
god! How many pets? Okay, would you have a cat? Would you have another cat? Would you have another cat?
Siamese cat.
Another cat?
Siamese-
there's-
We're
no,
only
no.
a third of the way
No,
through.
he knew though.
We're
That's-
He knew, I knew it.
You go.
You
If someone
think
he's
so?
that sure when he
Yeah,
sees it.
I'm
Okay,
sure.
just
I'm-
no. But there's more. You haven't seen them all. You got to look at them all first. Okay, would you have
Just
another
scroll
cat?
through, he's watching.
You have an owl, another owl, another owl, probably the last owl.
God,
No, that's
nice try.
another owl.
Give me some frogs in
Would
here.
you like
there
a
we go.
Yeah.
a
No,
frog?
no, a cat.
No,
A
no,
cat.
no, no,
no
no,
toads,
no,
no
no,
toads, no
no.
toads.
No toads.
No.
Go
toads.
back to the
Okay, wait.
Siamese cat.
Is there another one? Okay, the toads. Okay, either cat or owl.
Siamese cat.
Siamese cat.
You really want the
man,
Siamese
the
cat?
man knows what he wants.
Okay. After you died, what would you most like people to do when they hear your name? Miss you but smile? Ask for more stories about your adventures? I feel like this is a Cyclops question. Think with admiration of your achievements, or I don't care what people think of me after I'm dead, it's what they think of me while I'm alive that counts.
Let me see the second one.
Ask for more stories about your adventures.
Yeah, I'll go for this one.
You want people to talk about you when you're dead.
Yeah.
Okay. Which road tempts you most? A wide, grassy, sunny lane? The narrow, dark, lantern lit valley? God, my reading is
Actually, the
awful.
previous question,
No.
No.
It's too late, Cyclops.
Alright, go.
The twisting, leaf-strewn path through woods, and the cobbled street lined with ancient buildings.
Which of those roads tempts you the most?
The last one.
This one.
Ancient buildings?
I like
Okay.
Old Town.
If you could have any power, which would you choose? Would you read people's minds? Invisibility, Ricky. Superhuman strength, Tiny. Power to speak to animals.
Beastmaster.
I was going to say useless.
Look good.
Power to
legit.
change the past.
Weaver.
And the power to change your appearance at
Morphling.
will. See, now you're freaking good at this.
First one.
First one.
Yeah.
Read minds?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, who would read minds?
I think that's like the
Oracle.
worst
Oracle?
superpower.
Oracle.
Imaginable.
Rubik.
Ah, that's true. Heads or tails?
Heads or tails?
Tails.
Tails?
You like tails.
Yeah.
Okay, what's it? Here's a
What?
We're
Ravenclaw.
gonna need to read on that.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's like the least like I would have accepted a Gryffindor.
Yeah.
I think he's more Hufflepuff, but I think
Yeah.
Gryffindor could work.
I could see him a Slytherin also, maybe.
Maybe, but Ravenclaw.
No.
He was distracted.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I tried to... it didn't Ravenclaw
What
me a single
what
time.
is about the Ravenclaw? Can you explain me a
Okay,
bit?
well here's the thing about Ravenclaw. Wait.
He's kind of like Luna Lovegood. She was a
I
Ravenclaw.
mean, we didn't have
He's
time
like
to
a-
read all this.
I suppose...
I mean, the intro is like, congratulations, I'm Prefect Robert Hillard, and I'm delighted to welcome you to Ravenclaw House. Our emblem is the eagle, which soars when others cannot climb. That's like the first part of it.
That's all.
I mean, I could read this for you, but it'll take me half an hour to figure out what it means.
We're gonna do it again. Admiral
We do.
are facing elimination, and hopefully not being eliminated, because otherwise, a lot of our games for us today will they'll still be played, but they won't mean much. So they go back for the Jar Jar Weaver.
Well, I did some tests on the draft, man. People see you on test. It's awesome. This is so awesome.
Hey, they can still see the draft.
Yeah, the
It's
draft
not,
was
It's not
visible.
blocked.
We enhanced their experience. Now
Exactly.
they know that it's being cast by a Ravenclaw.
Yep.
And
It's
Two
Ravenclaws.
Ravenclaws,
Two Raven-
a
well,
Hufflepuff,
yeah.
and TBD. We're
Right.
gonna figure out what.
yeah, you
Danelie
gotta
is
start
right
making your new account for the
Damn
next
it, I
draft.
used my freaking
Yeah.
email for Cyclops.
Use...
I'm pretty sure I can maybe go on there and be like, excuse me, I gotta do it again.
You would not be the first, I'm sure. There are many people who have been displeased with their houses.
Alright. Got it.
Ravenclaw. And you pleased with the Ravenclaw?
I wanted Ravenclaw, but I didn't get it.
What
I
did you get?
I got Gryffindor.
Yo,
I was like,
Then why people want Ravenclaw?
I thought that I fit the Ravenclaw aesthetic very
Is it
well.
because
I
you're trying
see.
to be unique?
You like the colors?
I like the colors. I like the mascot, the eagle. I like the whole. Their house always appealed the most to me. Whenever described in the books, the Gryffindor house, like it was all like big cushy chairs.
Isn't that
everyone-
supposed to be like everyone wants to be in Gryffindor because it's like all the main characters are in there?
Oh, you mean everyone? Yeah, outside
like,
of Harry. In Harry Potter, though, that's
Usually,
not
yeah.
the case.
Right.
In
No,
Harry
in Harry Potter it's
it's
different, but like
yeah.
everyone watching the movies and reading the
Yeah.
books, like
Yeah.
they would want to be in Gryffindor.
Because it's the Harry Potter house.
I mean, it was like a matter of necessity. They put all the main characters in the same
yeah,
house
Right.
and it's
for
just like
story
this is
purposes.
the best house.
So
But then if you're like an edgelord, then you wanted to be in Slytherin and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So.
yes.
and then if you're just that leftover, you're just Hufflepuff.
Right.
Hufflepuff's where it's at. We're chill. We're
Exactly.
Hufflepuff has the least dark wizards of any of the 4 houses.
It's
I think
true.
one of the big factor that determine your house is the questions that what you want people to be when you died.
Yeah, I could see that.
Maybe.
Gryffindor people were very.
I think it would have been what you would have actually wanted, the whole asking about your adventures.
That's
I
a
feel like that
Gryffindor
was
answer.
a Gryffindor answer, yeah.
That's a very Gryffindor answer.
But who would have
Ye-
the answer? It's like I don't care what people think about when I'm dead.
I only care about what's alive.
Is
That's
that
a
Slytherin?
No, that's a Ravenclaw.
That's a
answer.
Ravenclaw answer.
Yeah.
What were the
Okay.
other options? There was the smile one's the Hufflepuff
Smile
one.
one's a
Smile, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then what was the other one? The other one
Um,
was. Oh, I
I
don't remember.
love snakes, probably. That would be a Slytherin answer.
Thanks, Tsunami.
I hope
Siamese
I
cat.
turn into a
Yeah.
bunch of snakes. That's the answer.
Moon and stars.
That some of them are just generic. I think they don't really mean anything right off the bat. They just kind of like
Yeah.
they're tiebreaker questions, kind of.
Maybe. There's probably some filler questions, and if you pick one, and it's like,
Right.
oh, you get like 50, like half points for this, half points for another.
I feel like
house.
some of those visuals and colors also being used to determine.
I think so.
Maybe.
Because it is a very visual experience going through it.
What if
Yeah.
you like block it and then you just answer it?
What about the superpowers? The superpower, like.
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah.
superpower. I was so sure about that. I
you
don't
want
know.
to
wanna
read
read
minds?
minds?
Why do you want to
Yeah,
read minds so bad?
I want to read mine.
You're gonna hear like all kinds of. You're gonna like the second you start hearing what everyone's thinking, like
yeah.
you can't go back.
You
Yeah.
would judge people differently as well. Like whatever people show
That's-
you, like on the outside, it doesn't generally mean that's what they're thinking on the inside. Like Tsunami could be like the most awful person on the planet, but we'll never know.
No, you know.
That's true.
Yeah,
You
kind of.
definitely know.
That's true. Yeah. When I think about it, yeah, that's
I
true.
think that superpower would like ruin your life. Anyone who gets that, I don't know.
I think so.
I'm
I
trying to think,
so.
what would have I gone for?
I would have gone
What
for
was it?
invis.
Because I wouldn't, because you wouldn't want super strength.
animals.
Because like if you touch something, you might break it. You know, like the
I think
Incredibles.
I chose
like,
the very Hufflepuff answer on that one, which was talking to animals. I
Really?
would say that's a
Oh,
Hufflepuff.
God.
And maybe it's Slytherin because of the snakes.
Oh, that's true.
I don't know. To me, it's a very
Oh.
Hufflepuff thing because, like, I just want to be friends with dogs.
Everyone's
Wait,
been
you
friends
and
with
Dakota are
dogs.
supposed to bring your dog one of these days.
It's
It
still
was,
some
we're
time.
supposed to have a puppy party here.
Oh
Hey.
yeah.
All right, I'll bring
We
the
could do
dog
it.
tomorrow if you want.
All right, let's
Oh,
do it.
please,
Okay.
yes.
We have a short day because the long day I was like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But two BO2s is
Oh,
is
hell
Might end up
yeah.
just sleeping on
All right,
Godz's lap
sweet.
on the on the
That's
crowd.
true.
We will
He'll-
give you king if you bring it.
okay.
Oh.
He'll run
Ooh.
around for like an hour and then he's just gonna pass out.
That's even better.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
We'll
Well,
have a dog party tomorrow.
we've
So
got a
the games
complete
won't matter
draft.
tomorrow, but we'll have a dog. That's it.
Exactly.
Yes.
So tune in.
all right.
The games may matter. This isn't a bad draft from Admiral by any means. Ursa going up against the Centaur lane, most likely.
I just love seeing teams draft the Enigma because it's like, oh, the big black hole factor into this game.
Although you have to worry about a Rubik,
Yes.
and that's going to be quite a problem. You have to worry about what? Every single hero has a stun,
yes.
and it's a ranged stun. I guess Hoof Stomp is the least reliable, but how about you Ravenclaw us into this? Whatever that may mean. You interpret it how you wish. You are the Ravenclaw.
I'll go for the die.
Well, I meant getting us into the game, but I appreciate the sentiment.
Sentiment. What? The sentiment?
The sentiment of predicting, but I also want you to get us into the game.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I okay.
In the most Ravenclaw way possible.
Right.
Let's go in.
Maybe Ravenclaws are really bad at magic.
Definitely.
Maybe.
Definitely.
That's true. They were the most like logic-based house.
Yeah.
And so they're like, I don't know about this Expelliarmus shit.
Yeah.
Can you really use that spell literally every single
No,
situation?
Okay, wait,
Just-
Cyclops. If you could name Expelliarmus, what would you name it instead? I'm gonna ask the Ravenclaw this question.
Expelliarmus.
Yes.
It was a disarming spell.
Expelliarmus. Yeah, disarming spell.
Yeah, what would you call it instead?
Naked.
What?
Naked.
Yeah.
'Cause
I would feel naked without my
Yeah.
wand.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That fits with the the theme of wands.
Is that going to be your decree if someone gets
Yeah.
disarmed with a halberd, they're
Well,
naked?
Tsunami wasn't wrong when he said they're very logical.
They're very logical,
I-
absolutely.
I think he is. I think he's a Gryffindor more than Hufflepuff
That's,
because it's like he's just full of heart. Like he's so spontaneous. And That's
Yeah.
a very Gryffindor type.
That
thing.
is true.
All these time I was just thinking about the super power that I picked because I just realized that it actually ruins someone's life if you know everything that the guy just said.
Yeah, but you're getting influenced, though.
Look, technically,
It needs to come from the heart.
even though you can hear what people are saying, it doesn't mean you need to say anything about it.
Yeah, but
Oh,
you still
yeah.
know.
Obviously,
And
they
you can't,
know.
You can't unlearn these things.
Yeah.
You know what I would love to do? I would love to read the players' minds during a game. That would
Let's
be
read
interesting.
mine.
You know what I would love to do? I would love to read the players' names. 'Cause
Yes.
Thank you.
God.
Thank
Thank
you.
Well,
you,
you're in
Danelie.
luck, gods, because we can do that. We have that superpower here.
All right.
We have Yamete playing the Nyx Assassin, Ohio playing the Centaur, AU playing the Rubik, Raven playing the Monkey King, and Shuan playing the Lena.
We have Jajo playing his signature Weaver, Rio playing in the Ogre Magi, we have Jamesy on the Kunkka, we have Bocarino playing on the Enigma, and finally Boomy on the Ursa.
All right. What are we up to here? Lane-wise, hero-wise.
So interesting choice, they've decided to put Qian in the safe lane with Bocarino.
Yes, they
Oh
last
my.
picked this Monkey King as a counter pick to Kunkka, I want to say. I didn't actually...
I thought it was more against the Centaur, but I guess the Ursa is going
yes.
up. Or wait, no, never mind. They're the same.
Ursa's
team.
a support.
Yeah, Ursa.
so-
Wait, Ursa's a support?
Ursa's support, they have Enigma. Yeah, he is, right? Yeah, he's support.
Was that a thing that happens?
Yeah, 4th position Ursa. It happens.
Oh, okay.
Against, well, normally it's against like ogres, but against Nyx it sounds very good as well. I mean, Nyx and Centaur, 2 melees. This is a good Ursa support game.
I want to see what you'd be wanting to build. I mean,
Yeah, it's
You've-
the
you got-
same items.
got boots, yeah, boots and dagger.
Boots blink queued up. Like you're a support that transitions into some damage output.
I suppose you could also jungle with this as well.
Yep.
I mean, Ursa's pretty good at jungle.
Raven mid's having a good time. Has the hero matchup favor. He manages to lifesteal an entire wave with Boundless Strike to get himself back to full.
Ravenclaw.
But we don't have a king, so we can't have decrees. Calm down, Xyclopzz. You're getting casting next game, you just wait.
I feel like this game the heroes are much better for Team Lotac. Even much better than the last
Oh,
game.
support Ursa. Gonna give
Okay.
first blood away.
Yep.
That's
Got to be careful about not getting too aggressive.
sort of what
against this chain
happens
stun,
when you have a support Ursa too. I mean, what does he really do? You just...
You right click
Yeah.
them. That's yeah. Other than right click them,
Yeah.
not a whole
But
lot.
that's course.
That's the weird thing. You
Yeah.
go for Fury swipes at level 1. I thought he may have...
So
Yeah.
the big nerf Ursa got was level 1 Earthshock, which is why I think support Ursa now is actually pretty bad. It was pretty good with the level 1 Earthshock damage, but it went from what 100 to 50 damage, I think.
Well, that got reduced, and your Fury Sub duration went from 20 seconds to 8
8
seconds
seconds.
at level
Ah.
1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, that's still annoying. That's definitely annoying, but not as doesn't ruin your lane as much, maybe.
Yeah.
I guess it actually.
I
is
mean,
good.
as a
Both are
support,
bad, yeah.
as a support, I would find it pretty devastating because
Yeah.
usually you need to walk in, get a right click, and then maybe the enemy melee is like, oh, I can't come back for 20 seconds.
Sure.
now.
Yeah, the reset time. It's like the Bat Rider thing, where it's like you're
Exactly.
waiting for them to wear off, and then you come back when it has worn off. So no,
Right.
you're right. No, yeah, both sound pretty bad. The Earthshock was 90 to 50 damage.
Yeah.
Right.
The chain.
Yamate going to be pulling that creep wave up top. Make it easier for Centaur.
But how are we doing? Down mid lane, bottom lane. Enigma, a lot of denies as Enigmas do. And going in for a kill down bottom. Shuan being caught by the Malefice, but they won't get it.
It's going to be a bit hard.
Back at top, Ursa looking for the higher Centaur.
Ah, no way. I think he got blocked out there.
Weaver was last inning and didn't want to come and go for the kill, so it was a little bit too far away.
Forcing out a salve as well. But Yohai has a lot of regen. He actually had 2 salves on him. Or is he...
Yeah, he had used one earlier.
Okay.
Oh,
So he's using
man.
both, I think, now.
Mid lane looks bad for Admiral.
It's bad. That's, yeah, Monkey King. It's this hero that's usually picked up for the lane matchup. Kills being attempted down bottom as well as up top. doesn't look like bottom's going to see a kill, but back at top, Ohio gets the kill on Boomy, and Raver gets the solo kill mid. Ohio gets away on a sliver of health as Weaver didn't have any mana left for Ishikuchi. Action in all 3 lanes simultaneously, making Jeremy earn
He's been catching
his
them.
dinner. Yeah, he's doing
catching
well.
them. I'm impressed.
Not making it easy.
Yep.
It's action in all 3 lanes, but it seems to be continually favoring Lotac. Mid lane managing to get the kill solo. And Ohio does get driven back to base, but the support Ursa will lose relevance more and more, although he's going in again on Yamata.
Taking tower shots as well. I mean, they're
Wants this
really
one.
going for it. Can they catch him?
Probably. Yeah, no Carapace already used back at mid. Invis on Raven. He's going to use this to try to go for a kill, but does get X back under the tower. This X Torrent.
Oh,
he
misses it.
mistimes and also rushed. I think you need you could have waited longer.
Yeah, I don't know why he returned so fast.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit of a panic torrent there, mistiming it.
Yeah, mistiming it, rushing it. That was a bit unusual for a Kunkka player to miss an X Torrent like that. And Raven will continue to have a great time mid. That could have been a lot of damage being under the tower there with an Ogre Fire Blast to follow up. Maybe even been a kill. So things settle down pretty even, and still neither team pulling ahead by more than 1,000 gold.
Man, I'm really feeling it here for Admiral. They did so well during the early game last game and they threw it all away. And I'm just worried that, top lane, lane's not doing so great.
gets
Ooh,
away.
almost killing him. But he's got no regen.
Yeah, didn't get the Carapace off. If you got that on the Shikuchi damage, it
Yeah.
would have been a kill. Right.
But yeah, lanes are really not looking that great. I mean, Admiral, I think they're going to be thrashed in every lane in a minute. Every single lane.
The minute that the Monkey King was so far ahead, maybe 2 levels ahead of that Kunkka on that lane, ahead enough until he sees that, okay, it's time to just go for something.
No haste rune for you.
Yeah, Rubik gets it and will be at least 1 kill for Raven, maybe 2. Telekinesis was used though, but Boomy luckily has some boots so he can get himself out of there.
When that time comes, it's when Admiral will fall apart with the gank of the Monkey.
At least Kunkka is going to hit level 6 soon. Double Bracer build, no boots. What a bizarre Kunkka build.
Look at this. He just wants to survive because the monkey keeps on harassing him and
He doesn't
free damage from Jinku.
He doesn't have boots though. This Monkey King has phase boots. He's gonna eat this dude alive.
I think it's just like, I can't...
Even if he got boots, though, I think it'd be the same.
I think that's the mindset. Like, I have boots, he's going to outrun me anyways with phase boots, so let's just not get boots. That's one way of looking at it.
Maybe.
But yeah, he's getting some boots now. He's got it soon. He needs to hit level 6, but just can't do so against Raven.
Yeah, I guess the bonus thing is he also gets extra damage from this, so at least he can CS a little bit more damage from the Tidebringer for harassment, maybe. I don't know. It's a bit of a stretch.
Oh, top lane double-edged.
Yeah, they're just crushing these lanes, and you don't pick a support Ursa to have a bad lane stage like this and go, what, 0-3? Yeah.
What do you really expect to do?
I think you pick a support Ursa, period. I'm not convinced by this.
Did you not see any of those
I don't
support
think I
Ursa
saw
games?
it.
It was being picked a lot for like a couple of weeks, I want to say.
Was it which region was picking it? Were all regions picking it?
It's probably NA.
Yeah,
it
it
was
seems like an
BS
NA
region.
thing.
NA in Europe. It was definitely in Europe as well.
Alright, if it's a Europe thing, I give it a little more credibility.
It was during the major qualifiers. It was
Okay.
a thing, I want to say.
Ah, okay.
Because it
Yeah,
was.
I didn't watch any of
what,
those.
the nerf was in C, the C patch?
D patch.
It was in
Black
B,
Hole?
C, and D actually.
Yeah, he gave us multiple
Just
phases of
constantly-
patches.
Yeah. Black hole coming out.
Okay.
Not.
Is that going to be a wasted black hole as well?
Yes.
Oh, that's a
Jeez.
long cooldown too. 3 minutes.
Yeah,
What's happening?
really.
I don't know.
I think
So it's like
He was
he ran
hoping the
into a
black hole
Rubik in the
damage.
river, and then hey man, let's try black hole this guy. It takes the strength, and then Rubik didn't even drop down to 10% HP.
yeah. I don't know. Maybe he was hoping the black hole damage will be enough to kill the Rubik. It killed the illusions because he did take an illusion rune.
So he's farming illusions. That's a good
Maybe.
goal.
Okay. That
Most
justifies.
expensive illusions
Got
I've
a-
ever seen.
A good, like, what, 24 gold or something?
It wasn't that great.
Bokarino's having a good lane stage. 44 last hits, 23 denies.
But still, when you look at the net worth, he's still at the 4th place.
Yeah. Monkey King charging ahead.
I don't know. If your team's doing badly, you know, a farmer Enigma is not going to have as much impact compared to a Kunkka and at least the Weaver. These guys can do something, but the Enigma sort of needs a team to follow through.
Mayo up top getting pretty low here. That's to stampede away just to stay alive. And GoDz still wants to chase. Does have time lapse. That's why he's chasing. Hoof stomp under tower. He's not going to land it. Nice juke. But he's got no mana for time lapse now. GoDz did not think this one entirely through. Will be forced to TP to a shrine, which he can't even use. GoDz.
And Ohio just goes back to his shrine and uses it.
And now Boomy wants to 1v2 as a Ursa.
They just tilted ever since losing that gem.
Yeah.
They just seem to have forgotten how to play Dota.
Oh, the boat.
Boundless Strike. He's going to lifesteal if he gets it off, but he won't get it off as Lina rotates in with a Laguna Blade. Will kill one. Jamesy back in the game off of that kill, perhaps.
Suppose it's okay. They killed the support Ursa.
Yeah. I mean, it's good for Admiral for sure. They
Yeah.
kill Monkey King. That was the net worth leader.
Nice little chunk. The too bad the
Oh,
gold went to
GoDz.
Ursa though.
GoDz at least gets a rune for his bottle, so despite TPing to a shrine that he couldn't use, he's going to get some bottle charges to heal himself back up.
GoDz playing a little bit weird. We can call him GoDz Binge.
You didn't, Jar Jar Binks. You didn't like the prequels very much, Xyclopzz?
Yeah. GoDz Binge.
Well, looks like they find the Rubik. Nice little kill.
Yep.
Tag team between Boomy and Bocarino.
Oh, that is his icon. What do you know?
What is?
His icon is Jar Jar Binks.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
he's a GoDz Binks fan.
Maybe that's why it's called Jar Jar.
So Admiral ahead, 1,000 gold. They're after killing Monkey King. Enigma has Helm of the Dominator. This is, you know, there's been some questionable stuff that's happened for them in this 10, 11 minutes, but end of the day, they lane pretty well.
Oh, top lane. They're going to lose their
But-
Weaver.
Weaver's down.
Yep. There goes Jar Jar Binks.
Well,
Could I take the middle lane tower? Actually, looking at Admiral's lineup, their team really isn't that great for pushing without the Weaver or the Enigma. It's mostly Bocarino pushing. The rest of the team, pretty bad at it. Not that great, especially with the support Ursa.
That's I would say, like, for Lotac, like, Monkey King's a hero that will fall off, and you've got a Lina playing safe lane. Like, their draft doesn't necessarily scale amazingly well this game.
Yeah, I suppose. But then again, Monkey King hits like a really big power curve in that mid game. It's really hard.
Yeah, well, we'll see how Admiral answer that.
They're taking some towers, so
God, towers being pushed. Yeah, Bloodlusted Catapult. Let's go.
Bloodlusted Catapult.
Here comes Centaur with a blink reveal. Catches out two in the hoof stomp. Lina falls out with an LSA, but Xuan is just going to be done for here if he's not careful.
No
He's dying to
black
the
hole.
Eidolons. They can't quite bring him down, but Enigma does stay down. Monkey King going for an ultimate here. Good team fight overall. The Kunkka Torrent going to delay the death there of Boomy.
Yeah, tower for 3 heroes. Not so
greatest.
great. No.
Weaver wants some cleanup kills, but don't
He's
think
gotta
you want to
be.
run to 4 heroes.
Yeah, he's got to be careful.
Yeah. I thought he was going for a Vanguard, but suddenly he shows up with a Blink Dagger. Didn't actually complete the Vanguard, and that sets up a good fight.
I think he may have bought the Vanguard if he had to cash out some unreliable gold, because he was sitting on like 1,700 or something like that.
Gotcha.
Arcane Rune picked up on the Weaver. This is a really cool rune as well for Weaver. Make him super agile.
Yeah, it's very good in a team fight with a low cooldown.
Just pressuring out Qian. But farm-wise, still looking okay. Admiral, even with these towers, they're not necessarily building that much of a lead.
Yeah.
Just a little one.
Oh, I think they're a team that lineup that can kind of play things a little slow, especially with center having a blink. You don't really want to go for more pushes because, well, what just happened is going to happen.
Boomy, our support Ursa, is also transitioning to the jungle, so picked up a Morbid Mask with his gold.
Normally, supporters, so you see skip this, but given that they're going to be farming a bit and he wants to just be off on the map, he's going to have this mask and, you know, gives him some Roche taking potential later on.
Your support Ursa.
Yeah. They've got a 4th core. Like, if this goes late game, they're looking great.
If it goes late game. But that's the issue though. Because Lotac, they've got really good mid-game heroes. They could probably end it once they get their major core items. Oh, Enigma.
Kunkka, Ghost Ship coming in with the... Okay, Ghost Ship not going to land. Black Hole going in just for a center. I think you just take the solo kill now.
Oh, beautiful
Stampede.
route. That was a great
Not
route.
going to get him out of there. Yeah.
Yeah, Rubik had just used the spell steal, so Enigma felt pretty confident going for the black hole. It's another high cooldown spell. At least this time you get a kill.
Maven's fine. He'll TP out. You're fine using these early game black holes just for solo kills on cores. That's pretty standard Enigma stuff.
Yeah, more time for Admiral to farm up their heroes. Double damage support Ursa, chasing after a mid laner.
Yep.
Don't normally see that every day.
Celine is quite poor. Oh. And playing the side lane is just not really a natural place to be.
He sees the TP. Oh, this is the
insta blink, so.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw the TP, but didn't really have a good way out of there.
It's a bit of overkill as well.
Raven, considering using a Wukong's here, getting caught inside the Midnight Pulse as well as a lot of disables here. The X will not be used to set up a stun of any kind. It's a higher though, who goes in with a 2-man hoof stomp. Double edge to follow up onto Rio, and it looks like Admiral are just backing off as they probably should right now. I think it's time to maybe fall back and farm. Bounty runes are there, as it does seem like it'll be split to a piece. What's Rubik doing? Stolen Malefice. Oh, Bocarino was getting greedy for a bounty rune, it looks like.
They don't actually want to contest him at all. I think they're worried about that backup.
Yeah, they didn't have. They only had the 2 supports, so you don't have much kill power.
Yep.
Down
So we got
bottom.
a gank. What are they going for?
Raven kill would be nice.
Ooh.
They see him though with the sentry, and they're going to use the Wukong with a blink hoof stomp. Weaver going to get blown up. No chance to use the time lapse. Lena's there as well. Great bait with the Observer Sentry combo.
And they don't.
Raven
even...
on the side, just not letting himself get brought down with the Wukong's command.
Oh, that was ugly. That was really ugly.
Very nicely played.
Yeah, Nixus hasn't had placed that ward combination like 3 minutes ago. Only now paid dividends, but being able to detect that Weaver. Didn't suspect a thing, and now Raven has managed to complete an Echo Saber, making these Wukong command soldiers that much more irritating for these Ursas and Kunkas.
Oh yeah, and the Jingu Mastery is going to build up a lot quicker as well.
He's definitely going to be able to build up more stacks on Ursa than Ursa will be able to build on the Monkey King if they go on a 1v1.
Well, I don't want to say the game is over yet. There is still a chance here for Admiral, but maybe you want to reconsider some of these decisions that they're currently making because, yeah, I suppose it's good if they kill the Monkey King, but maybe prioritize some of those major core items to make these next upcoming team fights a little bit easier. Blink daggers, any sort of sustain. I want to see what the Enigma wants to go for. BKB and Blink queued up, but which one to go for first?
Yeah, we'll see. Might.
Probably the BKB first, because there's a lot of disable in those last fights. Just got.
Yeah, BKB.
But I guess your chance of being able to walk in with a BKB to get a Black Hole is pretty low against Center Stampede, but
Yeah.
I think at the end of the day, he's going to need both items before he can do a whole lot, is what we're going to find.
I suppose the good news, though, is that at least the Weaver is feeling a little bit more confident to roam around the map. He's got the Ogre next to him. Maybe they could punish this upcoming rotation.
Yeah. That last attempt at gank bottom was just so unfortunate. They had a Sentry Ward combo there. It's pretty unusual people do that when you're against just a Weaver, against like Nyxes and Treants. It's a thing, but hopefully learns this lesson as top lane attempted blink stun, not going to catch Boomy. Who's going to turn with an ensnare here. They want to go for this Rubik kill. They'll be able to get it. Just the one here. They have a black hole, and I think Ahio knows that as he does not try and follow it up.
More gold to Boomy. He's getting closer to that Blink Dagger, and Blink Dagger is going to be the first pickup for Enigma. So lots of repositioning ability, repositional tools on Admiral.
Yep. Still, as you said, can't really do much until he has BKB as well because of all the disables.
Yep.
But happy to just keep on farming. If he sees a solo black hole, he may go for it. You'll Scepter initiation mid, Kunkka.
Oh, that insta TP.
Not gonna be committed onto. Oh, Bocarino. I think he had an idea of where the Monkey King was.
Do they still catch a vision? Ohio is nearby if he needs backup.
Yeah.
Just gonna leave the monkey behind. So cool. Jar Jar still by himself. Farming quite nicely on this Weaver. Not the highest net worth, but he's still getting farm. I don't think anyone's really been here to badger Jar Jar away from lane. He's just been sitting here farming.
Yeah, bottom lane's kind of his. It's nice when you have these cores that can play on like the slightly more dangerous side of the map. Although I'd say top is almost a pretty dangerous place to be as well. But Weaver can just be down here by himself and has pretty good survivability.
Blink Dagger picked up onto Boomy. I think he's hungry for some kills. We'll see if we can find something.
Oh,
the coordination with Jar Jar will be great.
Enigma.
Easy gold.
No, he didn't get the gold.
Oh, he dominated something else?
Yeah.
Oh.
He saw it coming. He dominated a Hill Troll. Good old Hill Troll. Yep. And efficient play, you know, he could have dominated the big troll there, but he's like, nah, I'm getting gold from that. I'm going to dominate this little baby one.
Well, gods, they've got the double blinks. They're hungry.
Yeah, what can we get here?
Oh, Qian would be amazing.
I think they just know Lotac's playing very split up, so. Yep. Malphus, Ursa,
Yules?
defensive Yules will buy some time, but that's about all it does. Very nice move.
Not a gank you see every day. Also the blink reveals. So now the Lotac see those. They know the blinks are up.
Get this mid-tier on tower, it's going to make it a bit easier to potentially secure Roshan with their Ursa. Although there is still a tier 1 top and a shrine that Radiant can TP to.
They have to defend top too.
They're rotating. They're all TPing shrine. They're running up here. They want to fight this one. A higher nose. He's like, oh crap, I'm in trouble. Blink, TP out. They'll get vision, but they won't cancel him. Instead, Yamate, he's actually fine as well because he's Nyx. He's in this.
Don't typically put a sentry behind the tower.
Nope. He's hoping for like a courier snipe maybe here, and bounty rune's coming up as bottom ones may be snagged by Rubik, knowing that everyone just ran top. But Admiral are charging down bottom. They're just zooming around the map one side to the other, hoping to catch people by surprise, and Monkey King would be a great catch. Oh, Raven down bottom. Gets caught before he can jump onto a tree here. He's got Wukong, but they should have the damage to bring him down. He's trying to lifesteal his way through this one, but this is where it really feels good for Admiral because they have this 4th core that can do a lot of damage.
Couple of mishaps here for Lotac, sort of getting caught out when they shouldn't be.
Yeah, I think that like those kills, like that one there, just is to me like really good moves around the map from Admiral. Like they defend top and then they instantly smoke down to the bounty runes, knowing that somebody wants to go for that.
This race should be easy with the double damage Weaver as well. Taken.
Was quick.
Level 10 on Ogre. He's got his 90 gold talent as well. So we're going to start seeing some items picked up onto Rio soon too. Halberd. Oh, interesting choice for Jamesy, going for Halberd. I suppose that's for the Monkey King.
Yeah, it's pretty commonly bought Conk item. Not like every game, but any game you get value from the disarm. Deary me. That was a interesting sequence of events.
That's a big steal too, the boat on the Rubik.
No, didn't get the black hole, which was thrown out, but TP's out. A higher will make it out. Okay.
Bit too late there with the bugs.
I don't think Rubik knew that black hole got cast because he didn't even try stealing from Enigma.
Unless he wants the boat for the upcoming fight.
Boat is
for the
nice.
rum?
Yeah. It absolutely is a worthy alternative.
Oh, Yamate could be spotted out if he's not
Lotac is
careful.
smoking down here to back him up, but yeah, he needs to not get caught sooner than that.
Oh,
Bocarino.
Oh.
Blinking into his own death. His
bit.
backup was very far away.
Bit over his head there.
Oh, not that helm.
Kill it!
Oh, easy.
Not my
Easy
bear.
200 gold. Not this time.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Grab the haste rune. He got the Yules off from Ryu, but Jan will go down here. Weaver has Aegis, so can play very aggressive
Really
if he
big
wants
kill
to.
as well. That's Qian.
Rio killing off the Lina. Weaver on the front lines. Should be fine here with the Aegis. Buyback coming in from the Lina. Weaver will get off the time lapse here, so looking very good for Admiral to start this fight off. They're playing this one without their Enigma, but doesn't seem to matter right now. Weaver could still go charging in. No tier 2 tower here, so Lotac going to be entirely forced back, and they bought back Lina for that, so a bit concerning for Lotac, although Raven is free farming top and pressuring a tier 2 tower.
Oh, midnight
Swing
pulse.
back. What does it look like, Tsunami?
Iceberg.
Yeah. This looks like a shark fin.
A shark? Yeah.
Oh,
I
so,
can see that, I can see that.
suddenly it's a shark fin now. It was an iceberg.
He's a net worth graph
Oh, we got a gank.
aficionado.
Onto Ohio.
Yep.
No Stampede. Used it.
Nice kill.
Really good opening there for Admiral, just abusing the fact that Stampede was down. Oh, Sakuchi got stolen on Rubik. That's one of the better spells we've seen this tournament stolen.
Yeah, nice when you get that. Having a sentry ward there to help set that one up. This Ursa's owning now. He fed in lane, but he's doing so much in this mid game.
Yeah, I'm getting slowly more and more convinced that this is... So I need to watch some KL qualifiers then, because I'm curious to see what it was like pre-nerfs.
It was insanely strong against like these Treants and these Ogres and stuff that were being picked up.
Okay.
I'm trying to think which of some of the big teams out there. Viewers will.
It seems like a
probably know
secret
better.
kind of thing. I could definitely see Secret running this. And then for NA, I could kind of see... I could see EG running it.
Yeah, it might have been EG. Because it was one of those heroes that was so good, you could just first two pick it, and having the flexibility to play it as a core or support
Yeah.
as an opening pick was really valuable. Or as a carry or off lane as far as the core role goes. It's a similar idea to the Tiny as a 4, where it's like you have this hero that falls off and doesn't really take advantage of like that second, third, fourth big item. They really just like a one item and then you fall off.
And everything else is just kind of luxury at that point.
Yeah, those luxury items don't give you this huge boost, a power spike. So the idea is like, well, play as support. You get your Blink Dagger,
one item.
your Basher. I mean, Basher I think is a bit of a power spike too, but Blink Basher, it's like your next item after these two isn't amazing.
Ooh, Jar Jar. He's walking through the enemy. There's a sentry right next to him if he's not careful.
Fight's going to break out at bottom. They're going to go for a BKB Wukong's command. They're just going to try right-click down Raven. He's caught in the black hole here. Bocarino secures that kill. Rubik nowhere to be seen with a steal. Ayu's nearby, but he's caught by an X. He'll be pulled back in even with the blink out. Jar Jar still has Aegis. Will be brought down, but that's just his first life. As it does look like they may be able to clean up here. Ahayo going to be caught out, and okay, so Rubik did not die because he X'd himself as a counter to the X. Okay, very cute little play. I was like, how did he not die?
That's one of those weird interactions. Same thing with Nightmare. If you like Nightmare yourself as someone else's Nightmare, then Rubik can wake everyone up from a Nightmare. And so if you are X'd, and as a Rubik you X yourself, then the original X doesn't go off.
Very nicely played.
And all Lotac managed to get from that was just the Ursa kill. I'm guessing he just sort of went in and threw his body in to say, you know, take me instead. Don't go near my team while they kill the Monkey King. I didn't actually see where he went, to be honest.
It was while the black hole was going on. I think he was.
I think he went
some
in.
attention.
Yeah.
They got the Aegis, but that Aegis was about to expire in like 30 seconds time, so not a big deal.
Carapace onto the Weaver.
Yeah, nice setup here. They've got Boundless to follow it up. Should be enough damage.
Oh, no.
So
first I was like, Yamata, I can't believe you just blocked your own Ancients. But it turns into a kill on the Weaver, so I think it's actually worth it.
Well, this is maxed out Jingu, so he's getting the 150 bonus. That's a lot of damage. So Weaver going to be a little bit careful because this Monkey King, once he starts hitting really quickly, is going to be very easy to trigger those Jingu stacks. Now, do they know Monkey King's here?
That gold. Love it. Bling bling.
Gotta press the money button. It's
Are there?
Do you see it?
I didn't know there was a money button.
It's right next to the Lakad Matata. It's right next to it.
Oh yeah, the easiest money in my life.
Oh,
yeah.
right.
Easiest money in my life.
Super late, but okay.
So, what is going on here? Push down bottom, gets T1 tower. Monkey has a halberd queued up. Interesting.
Suppose it's for the... Actually, I
Weaver,
wonder if it's for the
Ursa.
Ursa, yeah.
Bit of both.
Could be both. Lina is queuing up a Ags, getting really close to that 800 gold away, so Qian's going to have his pure Laguna Blade.
This just seems like the new Lina build. Like, regardless of game, I'm seeing more Ag Scepters than right-click Lina builds these days.
It's mostly because of the BKB pickups they know.
Yeah,
we're getting a lot of BKBs.
Every game
Admiral.
is going to have BKBs too. Is the thing. It's just, you know, it's Dota. Yeah.
We have
2-3 BKBs per game per team.
We have seen it before for the Aghanim Scepter Lina, and this works so well.
Yeah.
2 days ago, remember?
I'm down to seeing it though.
You've got the spell amp talent, which amps up the damage. It's just, really nice bit of synergy going on. So things will settle down now. Bocarino has a Lincoln's queued up on Enigma, so wanting to stop that Rubik steal, and at that point, nothing to stop his black hole.
Hang on, I'm trying to check how many things they have to cancel. Lina's got a Yours.
Well, actually, they could use
Rubik can also just Fade Bolt too.
Well, no, he's BKB though, is the thing.
Yeah.
During
BKB,
BKB plus Lincoln. So they could use Laguna. You're not going to use Laguna to break a Lincoln. That's going to lose. If you're doing that, you're losing the team fight.
Yeah.
No. I can see like a scenario where you sort of have to break it up if your whole team is in there, but I just normally no.
Well, then at that point you're not
Rubik.
canceling it though, is the thing.
Blink. It's going to work. And the Stampede.
Yeah.
Hey, you don't find him.
The thing about Rubik versus Enigma is it's not like Rubik doesn't really hard counter the Enigma, because even though you steal Black Hole, you don't cancel it typically. It's like, okay, he's channeling it, you steal it. You could maybe blink behind him to cancel it with a Black Hole of your own, but it's not. That's very unusual that happens.
Okay, Monkey up top. They've got the Ursa. Oh, we're going to leave him. They're really nervous. The moment they see an Admiral hero, they just sort of back out.
Losing too many towers for Admiral.
I think this is the Halberd finished. Yeah, Halberd is completed on our Monkey now.
Yeah.
So he's slowly building up an inventory of items.
Yeah, help a little bit. Makes him just more tanky at this point.
Yep,
Because
this chance is good versus the Weaver too.
Yeah, when he's BKBing, he's still dying to the right-click damage, so this will help fix that.
And Ursa's going for Ags as his next item choice too. So he's wanting to boost up the Enrage, get that cooldown reduction.
Nice way against all these stuns, just being able to enrage out of them.
Sort of like your own little mini Ag Stampede. You sort of go in, damage reduction, can really face tank everything on Lotac.
Yeah.
And also you can use it to cancel disables, right?
Yeah,
Mid disable, you can just pop your Ags.
You can ulti when
Yeah, you
like
can
Nick
ulti
stuns
one
you
off.
or something.
Yeah.
So it gives him this kind of pseudo and guarantee he can ulti.
Yeah,
Oh,
pseudo
Enigma.
purge. Balcarino.
Ocarina. Oh, he got
Oh.
the Monkey King with that pulse, but he may pay for this one. Laguna Plate is there. They wanted the bounty runes.
Oh.
Both teams knowing, bounty rune fights are going to happen, and Lotac had 4 heroes ready to defend theirs.
Good news was that the BKB wasn't popped. So he's going to be able to preserve that first
Very
10-second
good news, yeah.
BKB.
Yo,
Centaur has
Radiant
a Radiant?
Centaur.
Where did this come from?
Okay.
To be honest, for
This is great though. I actually
but-
like that they're boosting all of this like
Is
evasion mischance.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of mischance because Monkey King, because he has a halberd, it's going to be hard to hit him if there's a centaur nearby too. Stacking all that mischance.
Is it better than the Ags, though?
Whoa, look at that.
I mean, most of the damage from Admiral's coming from right clicks right now.
Goes the Ursa, charging in forward with the Enrage, wants a higher, and he's done for.
Yeah, Radiant's not great for that kind of situation where everyone's
item.
going to
Couldn't really
dogpile
solve
on
that
top
one.
of him. Yeah.
That's a playstyle issue.
Oh, they
Yamate's
found
been caught
Nyx.
as well. Yep, Nyx in the trees, no escape. I gotta imagine.
Okay.
Lena
Oh!
swooping in, gets a
That
kill here.
carapace.
Nyx is still alive. Yeah, maybe there is an escape. Ursa's on the high ground, but he just can't do anything. And Yamate's just holding ground. He's got another carapace. James is gonna die here, it looks like. Yamate gets the kill with that carapace, and okay, he's out of there somehow.
That was a very interesting scenario. BKB used.
nice midnight pulse.
2-man black hole
There's
as
the
well.
damage.
AU steals it.
Steals it.
There's the stolen black hole with the Wukong's command. AU's done exactly what he needed to do. Leonard's still going to die, as well as the Monkey King. That midnight pulse damage just adding up, and it was a great steal, but it just wasn't quite enough. The Kunkka Cleave gets one, and a second kill is going to be coming their way as Admiral take the team fight. Kunkka bought back to make sure it went their way, but they'll be happy with how it ended.
That was some craziness. I thought the Admiral was going to get punished for their little excited moment. They thought, oh, this is going to be an easy Nyx kill. We don't need to use any spells. The Carapace buys time, Lena Lagunas. Sort of creates our opening for Lotac to have a good team fight, but I mean, this is better than what it could have been.
Yeah. Well,
It's good to see Admiral still have some sign of life to fight back on that one.
Oh, that's more than a signs of life. That's
Yeah, but you still have to spend the buyback out of the Kunkka to make
Yeah,
that
they
happen.
did.
that's true.
their gold lead's not anything crazy, but it's kind of important stage of the game to win fights because Roche is back up and Lena Monkey dead. Easy Roshan for the Dire.
They should sacrifice this. There's no Lena at all for 20 seconds.
They can't stop this with their vision, I imagine.
Or
Centaur?
higher?
Does he dare? Enigma's found
Oh.
Rubik, so
Oh.
Bit too early. It's a bit early. Oh, he snapped! Okay.
Centaur got the
He
last
got
hit
the-
with Stampede, yeah.
Yeah, I got
Hire should pay
excited.
the price. He stole cheese. Won't use it, should not use it. You're going to die regardless, and Rubik did manage to still go ship, so okay.
Oh, I got
Um,
excited there. I've been waiting for the Roche steal for King's Cup. We haven't had one yet for C.
I think that's actually ends up being okay, worth it for a higher because he gets the Roche last hit, so gets the
Yeah.
gold and cheese for his life. That's definitely worth it. Could have gone a whole lot worse for him. It was definitely a high-risk play, but gets the kind of medium reward.
If he had Ags there, he may have actually survived.
Possibly. Not sure that. Yeah, I think the Ags is just so good with the damage reduction. Like if your team gets black hole, you know Ags or whatever and
Yeah.
bail them out.
I think
It
if he
just-
had Ags, he would just run out the other side of the pit with the free pathing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just thinking he went for this Radiance because he sees they're going out for long drawn out fight. That's not just a stampede and everything's over.
Against the BKBs though, and no, it's an interesting item choice for sure.
He's got cheese next fight though, so he should survive longer as
Yeah,
long as he
if-
can use the cheese.
If he wants to keep, he may even consider giving it to his Monkey King, but I think Centaur is a very good cheese carrier, so yeah, he's It's holding on to it for now anyways.
Got a smoke up here for Admiral.
So looking. Aether Lens on Lina. Now to go with the Aghanim Scepter.
Who are they looking for?
Oh,
Oh my god,
nice.
Nyx.
2-man stun. Yamate will get pulled back in, but no, that's just your 5-position support.
I'll just say props to Yamate. He's gotten some
Rubik.
pretty sick impales this game.
Yeah. Rubik
Will live.
having some Eidolon problems.
It's going to be the boat down for 40 seconds. This is actually an opening for Admiral.
It's the plus 70 Eidolon damage.
So here we go. High ground push. What's the play for Lotac?
They're going to get in there. They need someone like a Hyo just go charging, just get a blink stun and
Keep
try
in
follow it
mind-
up with a Lina stun.
Rubik has just picked up an axe.
Okay. So we'll need to find a way to keep this Lincoln's down because Bocarino will not... Okay, so I guess you can steal it because of the cooldown. You can actually cast it twice on
Right.
Enigma.
Yep.
Most of the black hole will be over by then. But
Yes. Again, yeah, you can't really say...
Oh, that time
Oh!
lapse.
Gets off the Laguna damage. No Laguna for this fight. Now they're going to lose a Hyo here in the front lines, it looks like, as James helps finish off that kill. They take the melee racks. They back out here. Buyback being used by Centaur. They really need to get some kills off of this. It's going to be at least an Ursa, but nothing more. And they get out. Who was
That
that?
was great.
Who
Who was
that
that
was
one for? Yeah.
That was
Admiral.
great.
This is it. They had to win this game, as well as the next 4. But you know, one game at a time.
That time lapse. That time lapse could have been
that
the
was-
end
That
of the
was
Weaver.
less than 100 HP
yeah, that Weaver was
time lapse.
very close to death.
I'm wondering if Jar Jar was watching the Lina for the cast animation and was just like, I'm just gonna pump it now, because in a normal scenario that would have not mitigated the Laguna if he popped it too early. It may have cancelled the cast animation.
Oh, Yamate running around and no gem on the Dire, it looks like.
Ooh, who picked up that Ags? Sorry.
Ursa just did.
Ah, okay, didn't see it.
Quad sentry as a Hyo blinks in, doesn't get the hoof stomp, and he's in trouble.
Dead?
He stampedes, but he gets stunned up immediately. Wukong's command will perhaps bail him out here. Ghost ship being used on both sides as Boomy just goes charging in. Ursa wants some action. Bocarino's just in a black hole one. There's the Lincoln's break. Has he got a steal? He's got it now. He's stolen the black hole. Blink hole coming in. AU catches
the
2, but
Malefice.
instantly gets stunned. James, he's still in some trouble. He's been disarmed on the Kunkka here with the Lina right-click damage as well as the Raven. He's also disarmed. Everyone's got halberds on them. Wow. And Admiral take out 3. Great team fighting coming out from them. Really see just how difficult to deal with this Enigma is. And even Rubik, you can steal the black hole, but there's plenty of stuns on the Dire to cancel it.
Even though they lost the fight, Rubik's still in a great positioning. Being able to steal the black hole and just land it out.
Seems like the area that they were fighting in was a bit too small for Lotac. They wanted more space to sort of fight around, but Admiral were fine with it. They have all the mobility in the world. They can sort of just blink in and out, whereas Lotac, they're sort of just stuck there.
Small space is actually not that bad too because of the Monkey King ultimate.
I don't know. He used it early though. He used it early
yeah,
on the
true.
ramp.
Yeah,
so
that was kind of the, I think, biggest problem is that Stampede and Wukong's were used prematurely out of like this, oh, we got to save our Centaur kind of necessity. Age is going to expire, and it does look like Lotac will and should back off. No Enigma, no black holes. No Aegis, no cheese. Likely just a reset here from them. As we'll see what kind of comes.
Oh,
10K
Danelis.
ahead. Oh my.
Daedalus on Jamesy. Gotta watch out for some crit cleaves now. Looking forward to some of those.
It's been a while.
I think Rubik needs to complete the Enigma cosplay maybe with a BKB. Just so you can get the BKB black hole yourself.
Yeah.
If you had that last fight, could have been a difference maker.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I just didn't get the positioning for it. Just a little bit more down the ramp and he would have maybe been able to caught the Enigma too. But Enigma, the range on Malefice was long enough.
So, Ocarino has Refresher queued up. So, second black hole will be available once he has that. Not sure if he's going to prioritize buyback or not. Jamesy approaching his level 25 on Kunkka. I think we have, yeah, Weaver's 25 about to be hit as well. Monkey 23. So those late game talents will be kicking in at some point.
And 25 on the Weaver, so he's got the Sakuchi movement speed now.
Yeah.
Kunkka's pretty close too, so he's going to hit 25 before the next fight also.
Curious
So
to see what he gets.
What's the play here for Lotac? Because so far they've been going into these fights. They got some really great heroes for these fights, but is it just like an itemization problem? Are they just not fighting properly?
Yeah, this center at Radiance has been pretty useless. Probably regretting it, wishing he bought an Ag Scepter or something, I want to say. I mean, that's hindsight. Like, as far as moving forward, looking at what you can do, I think next Roshan's huge. It's the Refresher Shard, so contest next Roshan. You can do that either by just stalling and smoking up when Rosh is coming back up, or you try and play active on the map now so you can get some map control back, which is what they're trying to do. Issue is top lane's being pushed in, and
With the Eidolons too. Look at that bonus damage on the tower. Oh my goodness.
pretty potent. And they're gonna, I think you just go back defend. There's no Roshan to worry about now. There's even bounty runes up top that have not been snagged, so no need to play out on the map at this stage.
It's a hasted Ursa. He's got a basher. Who does he find? Oh, it might be Qian. It might be Qian. If he gets first hit bash, that'll be devastating.
I think they caught a glimpse of him because they are indeed chasing Qian.
Oh,
Blink out with the Aether Lens range as well, but he still gets caught. And it's got a Yule Scepter, but that's not going to save his life here, as that is one dead Lina. Jaja going to BKB to play it safe, but he was more than okay already.
there's a buyback available on Qian, but still, you don't...
Depending on Roche respawn, what are we looking at? 35-second respawn. That's unfortunate for Lotac with Lina dead, but we'll see if Admiral even scout it.
Yeah, they're probably going to keep tabs on. I'm pretty sure Bocarino will probably just throw a creep in there just so they can spot it out.
They also may just be saying, let's go high ground lane instead, so they're
Maybe.
not, their priorities have changed away from Roshan.
Force a buyback. Ohio's still in the top lane, so he's going to have to TP. 10 second TP on Centaur, so Ohio's not going to be there for a while.
I think the split push is enough to delay, at least for now, as well as
Not
the
if they
buyback.
lose the monkey. Oh, he's been caught! The tree cut!
Oh dear, Raven. He's got a BKB.
Oh, the black hole!
Raven's going to turn and fight. Black Hole was wasted too. He needs the lifesteal to kick in. Jaja's just going to right-click him down though. Raven, he just can't lifesteal enough.
It doesn't matter if they miss that black hole.
Dear.
And that's 2 minutes on the sidelines for the monkey as well. That's most of Lotac's damage.
Terrible.
And they're going to lose
Bye-bye,
Yamate as
Nyx.
well.
That's a dieback for him as well.
Oh my goodness. Admiral might be able to take this game. I was doubtful at first. I looked at Lotac's lineup. I thought, actually, this is a pretty good lineup for Lotac. Probably going to take game 2. But then Admiral pulling out this support Ursa. Maybe underestimating it a little bit.
He's done great. His damage output in the mid, he kind of salvaged the mid game for him. And now that they're in the late game, Enigma is fully online. The carries have items. And, well, Radiance carries, they fall off. You've got a Ags Lina and a Monkey King. These heroes do not go late game particularly well.
Gotta be careful. We're going to see some carry versus carry action in a Xyclopzz again when we just started to get some supports in there.
No, everyone's going to be 4-position Ursas and 5-position Nyxes and stuff,
Some
you know.
PAs because they'll justify, oh, I can dagger people. That's my support input.
That was a thing. Support Weavers.
Definitely a thing.
But Mega Creeps are out, and Admiral have pretty much secured this game at this point. We'll see if there's anything crazy left in store, but they can fall back, go for Roche. They're pinging it already. Refresher Shot, Enigma, triple Black Hole, because why the hell not?
They're playing very safe. They can actually like just go for one more catch and just end the game right there.
Yeah.
But they know that they still have like 4 more games to go to win. So yeah, better not let any kind of thing happen.
Dude, and it feels good whenever you're winning. Sometimes you want to drag out a game that you're winning because you feel so
A little
powerful.
bit. Yeah, a little bit.
You're like, dude, I want a double black. I want to ghost ship. Can we get a refresher shard on the Kunkka for 6 boats? Damn it, he didn't take it.
Oh, you
Jaja
wanted
got
the
the
6
refresher
points.
for it. Jaja, come on, man.
Oh, I gave it to Enigma. That's.
Yeah, I think you're Enigma. You're calling for the triple Black Hole.
I guess.
Don't sound convinced.
He's just sad.
6 boats.
Come on.
6 boats. If you
I would give
stagger
it-
them correctly, it's permastun.
If Kunkka had a refresh, I would say yes, because then you get the 9 boats. But
Yeah.
it's,
Wow.
you've won the game. You've got megas. You're basically saying
And you just keep
we want
throwing
a
it-
triple ulti.
Look,
Fair
you could
enough.
just throw it into the fountain and they wouldn't be able to leave the fountain.
It's true.
Yep.
Yeah.
What if the rum buffs could stack? How about that?
I mean, the triple
That'd
boat
be
alone,
stupid.
no refresher would be insane.
You'd be taking like damage 2 minutes later.
How would it stack? Like 50% becomes what, 150% damage?
Maybe it would be like
delay?
50%, 75%, and then like, you know, it can't
87.5
yeah,
or
right,
something.
exactly, yeah.
Just diminishing returns. I mean, that would be absolutely insane. And that's damage stacking, damage reduction stacking is crazy mechanic. That was like what OG were doing with like the IO Spectre and
That's
stuff.
true, yeah.
And Centaurags, and it's just like this Spectre has 70-80% damage reduction.
But the dispersion's doing everything.
Exactly. That was crazy.
It's kind of what's happening here. Underneath Enrage and the Rum, this Ursa takes absolutely minimal damage.
He's a chunky boy. And he's going for BKB next as well, so you throw that on top. He's not going to feel anything.
Yeah.
He's just numb.
Bounty runes.
And Refresher Orb is done on our Enigma.
4.
So now I've got triple black hole.
Hell yeah. What's the player? Hayu's camping the Observer Ward, knowing that he can just blink away if he gets ran into. We'll go for an aggressive blink stun. I don't know about that one. With the BKB and Raven behind him, though, he may get one kill. Ryu is done for his first black hole. Coming out on a solo Centaur. Is he going to steal it? The Linkens, he refreshes the Linkens. Oh, perfect. Buccarino's back in with the Ghost Ship
Poor
fleet.
heroes.
It's going to catch everyone. Where's the next refresher? It's from his backpack. It's still on cooldown. He's got one more black hole. He's going to refresh, surely. Triple black hole. Where is it, Buccarino?
He's not doing
He's
it.
holding it. I don't think he has mana though if he uses it. He doesn't have a mana right now.
He's got it back
Oh,
now.
now
There
he
we go.
has it.
There we go.
He's got a lot of mana regen. And third black hole. Let's go. Ready to fight once more. 10 seconds till another ghost ship. Jamesy perhaps asking for a little bit longer so we can have that up. But
Okay.
Rubik's back alive as well. Got to be a little bit careful here. They start things off onto a Hayo, who's in trouble.
Black
There's the
hole.
black hole. Catch the Rubik. Does end up getting stunned though. Cancels it. Yamate doing a good job with that, but now the ghost ship's going to come in. Oh, okay. That black hole didn't last.
That was a mini hole.
He did indeed try. That's a foul. And Lotac will walk away with a draw as Admiral keep their hopes and dreams of coming to LA alive.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to come to LA these days.
Yeah, well, who doesn't like a very good sunshine, nice food, and fresh air in LA? I love it.
Maybe the
You
air is
should be
fresher
a
for
LA
you
salesman over here.
Yeah, right
Yeah.
here. Well, that was a great game. I thought Admiral was just gonna lose the chance to come to LA too. But
It seemed that way. But
You guys were
I-
doubters.
well, we'll say
Hadn't
that
seen the support Ursa.
I guess not.
the
Hey, this is
itemization was
nerfed
great.
support Ursa
That's
as
true.
well.
The itemizations of Team Arrow was great. The way they built it up, all can be used like in real life, and yeah, in the end, well, it wasn't a great black hole, I want to say, but it's just good enough to secure the game.
That's like, it's nice when you get to those late games and you don't have to hit 4 or 5 heroes. That's when
Yeah.
you know you've drafted and put yourself in a good position where it's like, oh, if he catches like just Monkey King, they win the fight.
Yeah,
There
That's
was
all.
no pressure on him to carry the team with a 5-man black hole.
same thing with the Tidehunter Ravage.
Yeah.
You just have to land it on the very important heroes just to win the fight.
So after that win, Admiral, I'm hoping they're feeling pretty confident, good, because we're going to be casting them again for the next series. They're going to be
Yes.
going against Sterling Global Dragons now. Can't afford to
Ooh.
lose these games.
Okay. Got to win
So-
some more.
Mm.
Not sure if they want to do some interview.
Should we do?
Maybe we have a lot of games. I don't know if we have an interview. We might.
Do we have one?
Waiting to hear back. is what I'm
Okay.
hearing. So we may have an interview, may not. SGD have looked not amazing. They haven't. I mean, it's been very competitive. I think there's even Execration, who have yet to get a win, have looked decent at times. So.
The first day they did great though, but I'm not
Yeah.
sure what happened in the past few days. They look shaky.
For
and-
Sterling?
Yeah,
Mm.
actually Sterling Global Dragons. We were like commend them a lot in the first days. First 2-3 days they beat all the strong team. We were like, man, this is the new one, the new king. And then just started. Maybe because of the Kingsmen. I'm sorry, the Kings Cup tournament actually quite long.
All right.
Maybe
I'm
teams
not
are
sure they are
evolving.
running out of strat yet.
You can
Maybe
pull
they're
out some
evolving, yeah.
surprise victories, but consistency is the thing that will finally get you to playoff stage.
So do we
Was
have
that
an
a-
interview?
No interview.
No interview.
No
Okay.
interview.
I heard something about it. I didn't hear if it was a yes
Yeah.
or no. So no interview. We have SGD versus Admiral coming up. That should be a good series. We're also going to have some rolls. I mean,
Rolls.
we've kind of had rolls, but not really.
Nah,
You're a fake king.
I didn't take advantage of
He's
it.
a bad king. That's all right.
First king of the day, I feel like you don't get to. Like I was on
Yeah,
there.
no, I didn't
and
want to
was-
abuse it.
Yeah,
There's a gentleman's agreement,
Absolutely.
so we'll take advantage of it next time. Even though our wizard was whizzing things up, and
But I think Wizard's pretty cool role. You can sort of do it, and it won't really hinder anyone.
are you hunting for something to take us to the next break, there, Cyclops?
Yeah.
Shoot us away, champ.
How
This,
do you
this
know?
one's all you.
How do you know?
We still need to get production
do
to
I
add the
know?
yeah dinosaur in there.
Yeah,
We need
They
it.
tried, but apparently it's
All right. Thank you very much. Stay tuned. We still have like 3 more series alive after this.